fall out. So if I can just put him on the shelf like that. But anyway, what she told me just now, I had a long conversation with her. Hey, welcome to Joe's Multiverse. I'm Joe, and this is where the FLC lives, the figure-loving community. This is where the best G.I. Joe content you can find on YouTube lives, right here at Joe's Multiverse. I think I'm going to open this gung-ho while I rant and rave and yap on about this situation. No, I won't rant and rave. This is not a rant video. This is for the love of G.I. Joe video. Like I said, this is where the FLC lives, the figure-loving community, and we need to keep it full of love. All right, let's not get cheesy. But before I begin, if you are not yet a member of Joe's Multiverse, go hit the join button. I should be coming out with a video very, very soon explaining all of the inner workings of the membership, all the things that are entailed, all the things that you get to make it worth becoming a member. And I'm very excited that we have this membership. We have almost a dozen FLCers in the membership already. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I want to give a big thank you to everybody who's been joining the live streams that I've been having with Figurehead, who is making that figure of Spirit, the custom Spirit figure that will be given away once I hit 2,000 subscribers. And we are climbing up the ladder. We are over 1,600 so far, so we are very, very close. So make sure you let me know in the comments you want to be entered to win that custom G.I. Joe classified style custom Spirit G.I. Joe figure. But what we're all here for, the whole Major Bludd thing that happened online, where it was on eBay and got everybody's tail feathers ruffled. Which side should I open this? Let's go with the top. Somebody had a Major Bludd figure on eBay. It quickly climbed up the ladder. I think there was a lot of I don't know, tomfoolery or messing about with people bidding and jacking up the price, and if that's the case, messing with the buyer. Good, you know. We shouldn't be paying outrageous amounts. I mean, it shouldn't even be close to $100 for a $20 figure, let alone $25,000. I mean, come on. So if it was a hoax, if people were messing with it, if you know, whatever the reason is, who cares, right? At least I hope nobody really cares about that. I know that it upset a lot of people. And then there was a gentleman online that put the a review of Major Bludd up and said he wasn't going to tell anybody where he got it. But whatever. But here's the thing. I know that it's a Target exclusive, but I have a feeling that there's going to be a ton of these things. Now, I'm not going to let my imagination and especially my expectations run wild. I'm not going to get my hopes up. But I have a feeling after everything that's happened, I think that we're going to see an abundance of these. I'm hoping so, and I kind of think so. I don't think that this is going to be another situation like we've had with the other exclusives, like the Beachhead and the Cobra Trooper and the Baroness and the Viper and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Firefly. I don't think it's going to be a situation like that. I think Target is going to get an S ton of these things, if you know what I mean. Very, very excited about. Oh, there goes his hat. About Gung Ho. Boy, look at that glorious faux hawk. Big melon of his. Can we, there he is. Look at that guy. Let's put his hat on. Oh, now he's a Marine. I don't know, was he a Marine? I would think so. I think that's isn't that a Marine tattoo, or wasn't it a Marine tattoo on his chest? Nevertheless, I just think that we are going to have a lot better luck with the Major Bludd figures that will be coming out. I don't know when they're coming out, but with the release of the movie figures, and I know that they're not supposed to be coming out until October, I believe, even though the movie's coming out in July. I think that they're going to use the Major Bludd, and who knows what other figures that might be coming out with the classified. I think that they're going to be pushing those out the door to help with the movie as well, because the movie figures, like I said, don't get released until October unless they move up the date or something. But the movie is supposed to come out, the Snake Eyes movie is supposed to come out in July. So I would think that it would be a good idea to bring out a whole bunch of G.I. Joe figures that are ready to go, like Major Bludd and whatever else they might have in store, and have them out because, I mean, movie or not, people are going to buy G.I. Joe figures, and I'm sure Hasbro knows that, realizes that. And I think it would be a good deal to help promote the movie. People get all jacked up with G.I. Joe, and they want to get some figures, so they go to see what figures might be out when the movie comes out in July, and there's a whole mess of Major Bludd and maybe the Alley Viper and who knows what else. And I think that'll be sufficient, and if Hasbro was smart, that's exactly what they'll do. But I don't think that they are going to let this happen again with these figures. I know a lot of us were hoping that it wouldn't be the case when the Viper and the Firefly came out. We were hoping that we weren't gonna get a repeat of what happened last year with the figures, and sadly that wasn't the case. It was exactly a repeat of what happened with those other figures. But I think after all of this, I think they might have fixed some things, and I think that we are going to get a whole bunch of these figures. In fact, what time is it? I don't know if Hasbro is still open on the East Coast, but let's just... Who's friend requesting me? Let's just check it out. Let's call Hasbro right now. I wasn't planning on doing this. I really wasn't. This just popped up in my head. All right. I like to use my headset.
Hasbro.com for the latest information on
This is a great figure. Hi, Veronica. My name is Joe, and I had talked to one of you at customer service on the phone a little while back, and Okay, I wasn't expecting to do that, so I guess I'll have to call this video. I called Hasbro about the Major Bludd thing, but I just wanted to spread a positive message about the G.I. Joe stuff, about managing our expectations, and thinking that we might get a whole bunch of these figures. They might not be as hard to find as the prior exclusives and the Cobra Islands and all that. I did get this guy out. I've been trying to put his guns on his back there. I love this figure, but this backpack, if that's what you're supposed to be doing, is putting these guns on here, this thing kind of sucks for that. That clip's on there. But if I touch it, they'll fall out. So if I can just put him on the shelf like that. But anyway, what she told me just now, I had a long conversation with her. I had to shut the camera off because it got to be a little long, and you can't really hear what she was saying. So, but she said, as far as that she knows, the lady that I talked to, and it was the same lady that I talked to in my original video that I called Hasbro. And she said that the Major Bludd is scheduled to be released in May, so that's just around the corner. Wasn't exactly sure what date, because she said that stuff can be changed, and she wasn't really aware of the whole eBay fiasco, but she says when stuff like that happens, that it's can be from overseas. There's some people that can get a hold of these because they are released sometimes way later or way before the United States market releases stuff. So she she said somebody could have gotten it from there. That happens quite a bit. But she said that things that if you want to find out, you can Google stuff. She said that's your best friend. She was very limited what she could tell me, because in her system, when she first glanced at it, it wasn't showing anything really of Major Bludd or any kind of news. So I guess the whole thing with eBay and stuff wasn't really, for a lot of people at Hasbro, it wasn't really on their radar all that much. I'm sure they have their hands full, but that's kind of more of an online in the toy collecting thing that got everybody upset. So, but I really think that we're going to get a lot of these. I think that I think it's going to be a better situation. I think if we just manage our expectations and expect never to see this figure. That's the best thing you can do. Expect to never see this figure, so when you do walk into Target and you're looking for the new DC Multiverse figure or the new Marvel Legend or the new He-Man, or just because you're walking through the toy aisle and you're killing some time while your wife is shopping for something else, and all of a sudden, there it is. Some G.I. Joe figures. There's Cobra Commander. There's maybe a Viper, but then there's a whole bunch of Major Bludd. Wouldn't that be fantastic? And you buy one and leave the next one for the next collector, right? Okay, well, hopefully that happens. But I enjoyed talking about this. I'm not angry about any of it, even if they had some bad news or pushed this back until next year. It's not going to better or decrease the value of my life. So there's that. But until the next time we enter the multiverse, I'll see you later.